Hello children, good morning to all. I hope all are fine at home, enjoying at home. Okay, I know you all are missing your school, your teachers, your friends. Yes? Hopefully we will meet you soon. Okay? So this is the first class. I am going to teach you English literature. English literature, English text. Not grammar, English text. Look at here. See the book, children. This is the book, English Trail of Friends publication. I know you people have studied in class 3rd also with the same book. Okay. See here, in your book, there are 16 chapters. There are 16 chapters. Each of them we will study, but we are going to start with the first chapter. The first chapter. Before we start the poem, I'll ask you some question. You all like poems? Yes. And the first poem is very interesting poem. You know that? What is the first poem of a lesson? The first poem is Ferdinand Frog and the Flea. Our first poem is Ferdinand Frog and the Flea. Yes, in this poem you will enjoy a lot because it is very fun children poem it is for you people only. Okay, this is the first poem. Look at here now. See the poem I have written on the board. Ferdinand Frog and the Flea. Ferdinand Frog. It is the name of the frog. And the flea. You know children, what is a flea? Flea is an insect who lives on the body of the other animals like a dog, a pig or a buffalo. So here the frog and the flea is talking each other. The conversation is going between the flea and the frog. See, I am going to read this poem. Join with me and read this poem. Come on, start. Ferdinand Frog found a flip-flopping flea frogging cheerfully. What's this that I see? Frogs don't get fleas. This should never happen to me. Flee, little flea, be away with thee. We will see, said the flea, sitting on the frog's knee. If first you will do something for me. What, asked the frog, could I possibly do for thee? Well, said the flea, go find me a dog or a big-bellied hog. Yes, there I might live quite happily. Children, you also read the poem, okay, at home. See, this poem is not divided into stanzas. It has written in the lines. I think it is 10 lines. 10 lines of the poem. See, Ferdinand Frog finds a flea jumping around and asks it go away. The frog is saying to go away as fleas are not found on the frogs. The frog is saying frog doesn't get fleas. Okay, the flea agrees to go provided Ferdinand finds him a dog or a hog or which he can live happily. Now children, already we have read this poem. Okay, See, what is the main theme of the poem is, the poem is the humor in the interaction between the frog and the flea. Ferdinand Frog finds the flea jumping around and asks it to go away as fleas are not found on the frog. The flea agrees to go away provided Ferdinand finds him a dog or a hog on the which he can live happily. It is a very fun children poem. Will you recite this poem? At home you recite this poem. You will like it. Okay. And in the starting I told you, what is flea? Do you know? Yes. It is a small insect which lives on the body of the other animals like dog, buffalo or a pig. Fine? Now let's go on the poem. So each line by line we will study the poem. In this line, the frog is saying that he saw a flea which was playing around, jumping around very happily, and suddenly he noticed what? What he noticed? It is coming towards him. The frog is noticed that it is coming towards him. What? Flea. Flea is coming towards frog. And he was shocked. He was very shocked. Why? Because frogs don't get fleas. Who get fleas? I told you. Yes. Right. Buffalo, pig and dog. So he was surprised that how a flea can come towards him. Now he was asking the flea to leave him alone. But what the flea did? Don't know. Let's read the poem. Already we have read. And in this poem, in this line, what the conversation is going between the flea and frog. Okay? The frog is talking to the frog. The flea is talking to the frog. Okay. Don't worry. I will leave you. I will go. But there is one condition. What is the condition? Which he should follow. And what is the condition? Do you know? I guess. Yes. Right? That is the same condition that the flea asks the frog to go and find a dog or a big-bellied hog. For it in order to leave him alone, because a flea lives on the body of the dog, buffalo or pig. Frog don't get fleas. But wait, what is a big-bellied hog? I have said this word. You can see in the poem also. It is written. Yes, see the second line. Big-bellied hog. What is big-bellied hog? Yes. Okay, what is a big-bellied hog, children? Don't know? Big-bellied hog means a pig. So, these both are the synonyms. A big-bellied hog means a pig. Now it is clear. And the flea said it is a dog and a big-bellied hog where it can live happily as it lives on the body of these animals. So, this is the poem. Here in this poem, the frog and flea is talking each other. The frog is saying that why you are sitting on my knee, frog doesn't get fleas. Why you are sitting, you go away from here. So the flea is saying that, okay, in one condition I will go. I will leave you alone. What is the condition? Okay, you find me a dog or a big-bellied hog. You find me the dog or a big-bellied pig. Then I will leave happily and I will sit there. I will live there quite happily. First you go and find me. So it is a very wonderful poem. So children, you like this poem? So let's recite this poem with me. Will you recite with me? Okay, come on. Ferdinand Frog found a flip-flopping flea frogging cheerfully. Read again. Ferdinand Frog found a flip-flopping flea frogging cheerfully. What's this that I see? Repeat again. What's this that I see? Frogs don't get fleas. This should never happen to me. Frogs don't get fleas. This should never happen to me. Flea, little flea, be away with thee. Flea, little flea, be away with thee. We will see, said the flea, sitting on the frog's knee. We will see, said the flea, sitting on the frog's knee. If first you will do something for me. If first you will do something for me. What, asked the frog, could I possibly do for thee? What, asked the frog, could I possibly do for thee? Well, said the flea, go find me a dog. Well, said the flea, go find me a dog or a big-bellied hog. Or a big-bellied hog. Yes, there I might live quite happily. You like this poem? Shall we read again? Come on. Ferdinand Frog found a flip-flopping flea frogging cheerfully. What's this that I see? Frogs don't get fleas. This should never happen to me. Flea, little flea, be away with thee. We will see, said the flea, sitting on the frog's knee. If first you will do something for me. What, asked the frog, could I possibly do for thee? Well, said the flea, go find me a dog or a big-bellied hog. Yes, there I might live quite happily. Children, look at here. There are some words. I'm going to underline some words. Flip-flopping, flea, frogging. Okay. Big-bellied hog. The. You know what is the meaning of flip-flopping? Huh? Flip-flopping means jumping around. Flea, all are knowing what is flea. Flea is an insect which lives on the body of the other animals like dog, buffalo or pig. Frogging means playing. The flea was playing on the frog's body, sitting on the frog's knee and playing. And you know, here also written flea, F-L-E-E, and here is also flea. You know what is F-L-E-A? That is a insect. What is flea? Means run away, go away. The frog is saying to go away from my body. And the means the frog is talking to himself. And you know, here it is written big-bellied. Big-bellied means a fat, big stomach. Okay. And hog is a kind of a pig. So, you understood this poem again? So, shall I summarize again? So, in these lines, the frog is saying that he saw a flea which was playing around or jumping around happily, and suddenly what happened? What the frog has seen? Suddenly he noticed what? It was the flea was coming towards him, and he was shocked. The frog was shocked because frog don't get fleas. Who get fleas, children? I told you. Yes, right. Buffalo, pig, and dog. So he was surprised that how a flea can come towards him. Now he was asking the flea to leave him. Leave him alone. But what was the flea did? Don't know. We have already read this poem. And you know after that what happened? So the conversation is going between the frog and the flea, and the flea is talking to the frog. Okay, no problem. I will leave you alone. I will go from here. But on one situation. And what was the situation? So you go and find me a dog or a big bellied hog. Then I will quite live happily there if you will find me. So I can live happily there. Okay, as it lives on the body of these animals. The flea lives on the body of the other animals like pig, dog and buffalo. Pascal. And you know children, what is written here? Anonymous. You know what is anonymous? It is not a writer name. It is not any name. It means the person who has written this poem, which is unknown to us. The person means we can say that the poet of this poem is unknown to us. We do not know his or her name. So that is called anonymous. It is not any writer name. It is unknown to us. Okay. One interesting thing is there here. Which kind of sound is there in the poem? Have you noticed? Look at the first line. Ferdinand Frog found a flip-flopping flea frogging cheerfully. What kind of sound it is? Look at here. F sound. Yes, F sound is coming there. You can see F sound is coming there in this line and in the poem also. So, the letter F is repeated many times. You know what is called? This is called alliteration. I told you before also. What is alliteration? It is a figure of speech which is used to make a language or a poem beautiful. And mostly it is used in the poems only. So that is called alliteration. So, children, this is the poem which we have learned today, and I hope you all have understood this poem. Tomorrow again I will ask you. Okay, so before ending this class, I'll give you some words, difficult words you can note down in your copy.
Start.
So children, I am going to give some words. You have to learn these words with the correct spelling, okay? Note down. These 4 words are there, difficult words are there. You have to learn these words with the correct spelling. Flip-flopping, already I explained what is flip-flopping. Jumping around or moving around. Frockling means, what is the meaning of frockling? Playing. The flea was playing on the frog body. Cheerfully, happily. And big-bellied means a fat stomach or a big stomach. So all these words you have to learn it, okay, with the correct spelling. I hope you people have enjoyed this poem. Okay, so in the next class I will meet you with the exercise, meanings and question answers. That's all for today. Thank you so much.